Romania has a long tradition of psychological research going back to 1922 when Florian Stefanescu Goanga, a student of Wilhelm Wundt, started the psychology program at Cluj-Napoca. Florian Stefanescu Goanga was born on April 5, 1881 in Curtea de Argeș, Romania. After obtaining his PhD in philosophy and literature at the University of Bucharest in 1904, he served as a literature and philosophy professor for 4 years. In 1908, he traveled to Germany where he continued his studies at the Institute of Psychology under Wilhelm Wundt. He obtained his doctoral degree in 1911. In his dissertation titled Experimental Studies on the Emotional Tone of Colors, Goanga investigated the affective states caused by colors and the organic expression of these affective states. Light from a projection lantern was passed through colored gelatin and thrown upon a white screen in a darkened room. The subject was asked to describe the affective state and was helped by questions from the experimenter. Physiological reactions such as changes in abdominal breathing and blood circulation were recorded. Colors were found to cause strong affective states, which he classified as excitatory and soothing. Excitatory colors cause faster breathing and increased depth of breathing in the chest, as well as high blood pressure. Soothing colors gave opposite reactions. They showed a tendency toward decreased chest and increased abdominal breathing. He classified red, orange, yellow, and purple as excitatory, and green, blue, indigo, and violet as soothing. His work was a major success, being published not only in Germany but also translated for readers in France and the United States. Upon his return to Romania in 1919, he established the first department of psychology at the newly founded University of Cluj-Napoca. Between 1932 and 1940, he also served as rector. Under his leadership, the University of Cluj was reorganized, being equipped with facilities for physical education and technical services, as well as social assistance and healthcare to students. In 1922, he founded Romania's first Institute of Experimental and Applied Psychology based on the German model. His comprehensive research program was the first to introduce experimental and statistical techniques to Romanian psychology. His rigorous research team helped expand several important areas of psychology in Romania, including social psychology, school psychology, and clinical psychology. He also founded and led the journal Revista de Psihologie between 1938 and 1949. In 1940, Goanga translated and revised the Termen Merrill intelligence test and adapted it to the Romanian population. Goanga also held public functions. He became the Secretary of State at the Ministry of Education between 1936 and 1937. In this role, he made sustained efforts to restore order into a university system that was plagued by disturbances and terror of communism. The development of psychology in Romania was not without difficulties. Starting in the 1970s and 1980s, Communist President Nicolae Ceausescu abolished psychology departments across Romania. He cut funding to research centers in response to what he perceived to be ideological threats to communism. Because Goanga was the rector with the largest achievements during the interwar period, some members of the Communist Party attempted to assassinate him, but they were unsuccessful. However, his continued anti-communist reflexes resulted in his arrest in 1950. Florian Stefanescu Goanga's efforts gave rise to a pragmatic research framework which still marks Romanian psychology today. He introduced psychology as an independent academic program to Romania and laid the foundation of experimental psychology. His discoveries are still applicable to this day. For example, his work on the emotional tone of colors has direct application in painting, aesthetics, and advertising.